Okay, so a blood bank asserts that a person with type O and a negative Rh factor can donate blood to any person with any blood type. The data shows that 44% of people have O blood. So let's look at that. So the probability that somebody has O is 0.44, and 17% of people have the Rh negative. So the probability that they are Rh negative is 0.17, and then 52% of people have O or Rh negative factor. So the probability that they have O or the Rh negative is 0.52. So that's what's given to us in our question, or that's what's given to us here. And we're asked to find the probability that they have the O and Rh factor. Okay, so we're asked to find the probability that they have the blood type O and are Rh negative. So what's the probability that they are both? So what we need to know is, well, we need to know a few things. The probability of A or B equals the probability of A plus the probability of B, subtract or take out where they overlap or the intersection, which is probably A and B. Okay, so we're going to use this to figure out what we have and what we don't have. So I'm going to just substitute in. We're looking at O and Rh negative. So probability O or Rh negative equals the probability of O plus the probability of being Rh negative minus the probability that they're both O and Rh negative. And we have everything we need. We know this one. This is 0.52. The probability of O is 0.44. The probability that it's Rh negative is 0.17. And this is actually the one, O and Rh negative, that we're trying to find. So I'm going to solve it for this. I'm just going to do probability O and Rh negative. So that's going to make that a positive if I move it. 0.44 plus 0.17 is 0.61 minus 0.52. And so the probability that they're O and Rh negative is going to be 0.09. And then one other we were also asked to find actually what's the probability that they're not O and Rh negative. So we're going to look for the complement. So the probability that they're not these, if you remember how to do that, that's going to be 1 minus the probability that they are. So that's going to be 0.91. So again, this is the complement. If we find the probability of being O and Rh negative, then if I do 1 minus that, that's the probability that they're not O and Rh negative.